Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. Today's video I will show you the best build you can have on your Titus. I know you just finished your fusion, you're about to finish your fusion, you maybe just need the dungeon divers to I don't know, you need to dump some more energy into that so you can build your Titus, which is probably the best, the most game-changing champion that we've had. Like, I think this champion is more game-changing than Lord Fabian himself, because Lord Fabian, like, he doesn't have that much of a play into the mythicals. This thing have play against every aspect of content in the entire game. Sintranos, Doom Tower, Faction Hard, Arena, Hydra, and I know everyone has been hyping him up in against the clan boss Hydra, clan boss, or Chimera, but in this video I will talk about where he shines as well, because I think he is way more powerful than you would think, and more than the area that everyone has been talking about. Now, don't get me wrong, in clan boss he's a game breaking, okay, he is a game breaking, but on other content there is an insane use for him. So, what makes him unique? Well, let's just talk about his abilities for a bit. I know everyone has talked about it. You probably read it, have read it like a million times. But I need you to be aware of a couple of things. Number one, his A1, the block active skill, is 65% with the mastery, and also cannot be resisted if there is a shield. So keep in mind, we need a shield. His A2 is always a critical as long as there is a shield. So keep in mind, we need a shield. And we don't need to crit cap him for this one. So you could literally build him with 0 crit rate and get a maximum benefit of this one. Okay? Also, the second part, remove all debuffs from all allies if the target is killed. So if he kills, he's gonna cleanse. And if the target survives, he's gonna place a provoke. So if in faction hard, there is many stages where you need to provoke everyone, and he's gonna come in clutch, and you're gonna use this ability, and you're not gonna kill because you want the provoke. Because again, if there is a shield, it cannot be resisted. His A3, ally protection, increase attack, increase the speed. We don't care about it, but we care about this one, this part here. He's gonna instantly activate it at the end of ally's turn if they have no buffs. So he's gonna keep spamming this, and he's gonna keep spamming this. Okay, so build number one. Okay, okay, so we have CVC in 2 days, so that's why I'm not gonna max everything about him, so I apologize on that, but I have everything that we need for this video. Okay, so build number one for a clan boss. Okay, so what do we need on him for a clan boss? You need to have 500 resistance. So as for me, I'm gonna give him resistance banner and resistance chest. Why? Because if the boss steals your shield, you're gonna have to do a rerun, and we all know how annoying it is to do reruns in Hydra or Chimera or clan boss. Well, clan boss, I mean the demon lord, sorry, that's the demon lord. It's so annoying. So to make sure, okay, to make sure you're not gonna do reruns, you need to have 500 resistance before anything else. So 500 resistance. Once I have the banner, once I have everything glyphed, I will get the 500 resistance. Remember, you could always use a resistance aura if you're lacking some stats. So as much damage as possible. Okay, you need to, if you go to his build, you will see that he is defense HP, defense. Okay, so you're gonna focus on defense. Okay, don't focus on HP. Forget about HP, pretend that it does not exist on his kit. So let's go back to the build number one. 9 pieces merciless if you can, and resistance banner, resistance chest. Make sure you have 500 resistance. If you don't have 9 pieces merciless, you could do 9 pieces merciless, and you could do merciless 6 pieces plus 2 pieces of zeal. It's technically better damage, but usually, you know, like if you have 6 merciless, you can just do 9, and I don't know, because like for zeal pieces, like only people who play live arena consistently have that gear, and this gear will help you for the clan boss, whether it's Chimera or Hydra. Now, let's move to the second build. For Masteries, you're going to use the same Masteries everywhere. So don't worry about the Masteries. We'll talk about them. Now, for Arena, okay, let's talk about something. For Arena, I'm going to build him so slow, okay? Because I'm not going to use him in Chimera. I know everyone's going to use him in Chimera. I am not. I'm so cheap. I'm going to keep still using Ninja because I want to get more trials. And Ninja gets way more trials than him. So I'm not going to use him there. But I'm going to use him in Arena. and I'm gonna use him in faction hard. So for arena, what am I building him for? Two things. Number one, let's read this. Has 40% chance of placing block active skill debuff for 2 turns. This attack cannot be resisted if this champion is under a shield. So I need to have a shield on him. But also I need the shield to not run out. And I don't want to have a shield on everyone because I don't want to play against a champion that ignores shield and then I end up getting screwed because of that. So the best way to do it, actually, there is a shield that is 2 pieces in the game. And it's gonna be Divine Life. What does Divine Life do? HP percent by 15% and 15% shield for the 3 turns. So for 3 turns, he's gonna have this. So Stone Skin, very slow, as you can see, it's like 156. I wish I could have him slower. And for the pieces, the accessories, I have 2 counter attacks on him because I want him to keep counter attacking. And every time he counter attack, it's 65% chance that he will put a block active skill. Even if he doesn't counter attack, I think he can do it through allies. Whenever an ally counter attack, team up with that ally and instantly activate a skill. By the way, he doesn't actually join. He just put this on the opponent. So having 2 counter attack accessories on him is a smart way to be annoying in arena. Do you guys remember how annoying UDK was? I think he can be as annoying. So this is the second build that I would love to try on him. 2 Divine Life sets, plus 4 pieces of Stone Skin, plus 2 pieces of as many pieces of counter attacks as possible with the counter attack masteries. Okay, and don't forget, you need to have as much resistance as possible. And Lightning Cage would, if you're going Stone Skin plus Divine Life, Lightning Cage is the awakening you are going to go for. Now, as far as faction hard, I want him to keep everyone alive. I want him to keep people alive, and I want him to keep healing himself so he does not die. So that's why I'm gonna build him with bolster plus Stone Skin. So as many accessories of Stone Skins as possible and 4 pieces of bolster. Bolster is gonna help him to have a shield up for the 3 turns. And then it's gonna help him also to heal because, you know, when he has ally protection, he's gonna take also damage with that. So you need to make sure that he heals back. So that's why I will have bolster on him. So these are like the 3 builds that I am thrilled to share with you. And I think I will be using the last 2. As I told you, I'm not going to use him in Chimera. I like getting more trials, so I'm going to keep getting more trials. There will be another video, probably more than 1 video, once I have him booked and running, because I don't have Chimera keys, so I cannot test him in Chimera keys until reset. Now, as far as Awakening, okay? If you're building him for damage, you go with a Crushing Rend. Crushing Rend is the best one on him, but it's good if you have it on 6-star. But if you don't have a 6-star on him, you go Heaven Cast. Heaven Cast is the second best on him. I don't think anything is as close as Heaven Cast. I know like people have been saying Nature's Wrath, but I think Heaven Cast is just better overall. We have 2% damage for each buff. You have 10 buffs on him. So that's a 20% more damage if you just have Heaven Cast, but I don't think you're gonna have it at 6-star. So we're talking about, I don't know, this 1.5 damage, 15% more damage. I am not sure how does Nature's Wrath work on him. I don't have test server, so I did not test him out. So that's something you have to test around and look. Now, as far as the relics, so some of the relics, okay, let's just go to the other one. Yeah, collection. Yeah, not collection, sorry. Relic Index. Okay, the best relic on him is Cat Gaze. If you have Cat Gaze, you're cooking. But something to mention, if you use another damage dealer with him, there is a relic that will help that damage dealer. You use the collective with his teammates. Why? With the damage dealer with him. Because like in Hydra, you can have, I think with him, you can have 3 damage dealers. Because this one will strip the weather, right? So if you strip it, and then he's gonna put 3 buffs on that ally. So this one is actually a good idea, might be good to test out. Other than that, anything with crit damage, there is one with crit damage here. Yeah, this one has some crit damage. There is one that people keep getting because it's just so bad. Where is it? Not here. No, no. Yeah, this one. The Hydra one. So this one isn't bad. So as much crit damage as possible, right? Now, these are the relics. And now let's talk about his masteries. So if you use him in Hydra, as for the clan boss, I do believe that this is the best masteries on him. But for the last one, it's up to you whether you go with the critical damage or you go with resistance. It's up to you. It depends on your gear. So if you need more resistance, you have to go with the resistance, because resistance is the most important stats on him on Hydra. You don't want your debuffs, your buffs to get stolen. Once they are stolen, you have to do a rekey, and you don't want to do that. So if you have a good enough gear, you don't need this. Yeah, you can just go with critical damage 20%, and that should be your clan boss build. Now, as far as those, this one, you go with it if you have Gurptak on the team. I'm assuming everyone's just gonna run him with Gurptak, because Gurptak give you easy 12% damage boost. Helm Smasher, I think he will cap the damage if you have like a decreased defense weaken, or even just decreased defense. I'm sure he will cap the damage without Helm Smasher. Now, if you're gonna use him in Faction Hard, you just build him for, I don't know, War Master, like offense and support 3. But if you use him and you want him to heal, you just go with the heal ones. And since he has lots of buffs, you go with the buffs one. So I would go increase the extended duration of any debuff. No, I would go... Yeah, let's take out those. Yeah, I would go with this. So if you use him as a bolster champion, these are low-key the best on him. I mean, arguably you can just go this, to be honest. So you can extend also your debuffs as well. So this, if you use him in bolster stone skin, and the one we just showed you if you want to use him in arena, and this one if you are using him in Hydra and you need some resistance. If you don't care about the resistance, you go for the critical damage. Now let's move into the teams you could use with him. Now, as far as Hydra, we have 2 teams to show you, and let's just click anything here. So team number 1, we have Lemasu to reset. Okay, we have Lemasu to reset, and I have Emek because Emek has a shield and also can reset. Okay, but we have 2 champions here. Okay, we have Extender, 2 champions that extend. Now, as far as the speed, he is supposed to be the slowest, because everything on this team is a setup for Titus. So that's why he's supposed to be the slowest, because everything around him is supporting him. So everything else is supposed to be faster. So ideally, you want him to be around 250, but if you can't get 250, you can go for 220. Depend on your gear, like, to be honest. It's all about your gear. We have 2 buff extenders. Just decrease defense, hex to make him do more damage, and Emek here is just, he's gonna help with keeping everyone alive with his DD, with his shield, with his I mean, he can use the shield at the beginning of the fight, then you can have it open and never use, and then those 2 will just keep increasing the buff duration. And the best thing about Mad Hatter, to be honest, is that he also has weaken. So we have decreased defense here from Mishinaki and weaken from Mad Hatter. So Mad Hatter has hex, weaken. So we have hex, weaken, and decreased defense to boost the damage. And he also boosts turn meter and heal. Mad Hatter, I have a guide on him. I think he is my favorite fusion until now. Okay. Wixwell is gonna help with extending the shields. Something to mention here: you need one of those 2 champions to be in a shield set. So you need a shield set. And also, you have a shield from this guy. Yeah, Wixwell. So Wixwell's you're gonna build Wixwell in a shield set, okay? Shield set. Also, he is gonna bring his shield. So that's 2 shields. Now, I know, like, oh, you could do Magma Shield. I am end game. I don't have Magma Shield. I don't expect anyone to have a Magma Shield. Now, the most budget team with him, actually, is gonna be Mithrala. Okay? Mithrala. 2 buff extendeds, as you can see, Aniri and the Meta. Those are just buff extendeds. We have Seeker as the provoker. We have here decreased defense and block buffs to make the Hydra easier to play around. So this is like the simplest way of explaining the team. A shielded champion in a shield set. Shielded champion in a shield set. Buff extendeds, provoke to keep Hydra to keep Hydra under control and him to do damage. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about his teams for him. You could go with either. And with the shield comp, it literally depends on your champions. What can you do? What buff extender can you bring up? If you don't have any buff extenders, you can go with either of those two, right? You can even go with Sandlash Survivor. She does also extend the duration of buffs. You can also use those buff extenders in a Reflex Merciless gear, so you can have it much faster and you can keep proccing those Reflex Merciless. So it's literally depend on your gear and your champions. You can go as far as this. Here, you can replace this with literally Yumiko. If you have a Yumiko, you can Krexia. I don't know what your reset champion is. And here, probably we don't have any decrease cooldown. You could do the epic void that decrease the cooldown of one champion, and you can build her like in a provoke set. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all you need to know about Titus and where you could use him. Now, let me know in the comment section below, what is your area? What's the area that actually you need him the most? I know everyone's gonna say Hydra because everyone is hyped to use him against Hydra and do like billions and billions of damage. But that's not me. So let me know which one of these builds did you actually like and you're gonna test out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.